PC America is proud to introduce Cash Register Express Fuel Edition. CRE Fuel Edition is a robust point-of-sale solution with an integrated gas pump interface. It's designed to easily manage your fueling operations along with food service and merchandise sales through a single point-of-sale terminal. CRE Fuel Edition integrates with industry-standard fuel pumps and PCI-compliant card readers. It makes ringing in sales easy and efficient. Your customers experience shorter lines and your employers are not hampered by complicated systems. Cash Register Express Fuel Edition is the latest advancement in computerized point-of-sale and fuel management. It is a customizable point-of-sale system that offers time and cost-saving capabilities to fuel station and convenience store operators. These include inventory management, employee tracking, age verification, DVR security camera interface, digital signage, detailed reporting, and food service capabilities. It also offers comprehensive fuel management capabilities, such as fully PADSS PCI compliant, fully integrated with point of sale, works with all major manufacturers' pumps and card readers, supports major credit debit cards, supports tank monitors, supports major fleet and private fleet cards. CRE Fuel Edition also allows you to manage all aspects of your fueling operation. The user interface is straightforward and logical. On the bottom of your screen, you will see pumps that represent the fueling positions at your location. With the use of touchscreen hardware from one of our partners, it will make the overall user experience faster and easier, allowing your employees to process sales much quicker. While we will be concentrating on fuel management in this presentation, it is a breeze to ring up merchandise by scanning its barcode. There are 8 main buttons an employee will use to manage fuel sales, as you can see on the right side of your screen. We will be highlighting each of these with the exception of the car wash button in this presentation. If your location has a car wash, it can be easily integrated with the CRE Fuel Edition point of sale. In our first example, we will be highlighting a post-pay scenario. In order to allow a customer to pump fuel, you will have to authorize the appropriate dispenser. As you can see, the employee has authorized dispenser number 1. The pump is taken off the hook and the customer begins fueling. You will see the real-time money accumulation as fuel is pumped. Once fueling is complete, that dispenser will not be authorized to pump fuel further unless specified. When the customer comes in the store, the employee hits the post-paid button and touches the dispenser that the customer just pumped gas at. You will see that the total for the fuel pumped shows up in the transaction area. To complete the transaction, simply touch the Pay button, type in the amount tendered, and select the payment method. Cash payments have quick tender buttons on the bottom for common dollar amounts, as well as the next highest amount. If paying by credit or gift card, simply swipe the card. No buttons required. In our next example, we will be looking at a prepaid fueling scenario. In this scenario, an employee would touch the prepaid button on the user interface. You will notice that a pop-up opens that has numbers that correspond with the amount of dispensers you have in your forecourt. The employee will choose the dispenser the customer wants to pump fuel on and type in the amount. In this case, it is dispenser 3. The employee will then close out the sale by either swiping a credit card or using one of the quick tender keys. Once the sale is complete, you will notice that on the bottom of the screen, dispenser 3 shows that it has been authorized for a prepaid sale. The customer will take the pump off the hook and begin fueling. The pump will slow down and provide the customer with the exact amount of fuel that was purchased in the store. There are also prepaid scenarios when a customer might drive off when change is due to them. In this example, a customer has decided to pump fuel at dispenser 3. The customer has asked for $10 of fuel, but for any number of reasons, they stop pumping before they reach $10 and drive off. By using the prepaid refund button, an employee will be able to determine what it owed to the customer on this prepaid sale. If the customer does not come back into the store to get his refund, the employee can hit the Drive Off button where they can put in notes about the sale, including type of car and license plate. If that customer happens to come back, then all the employee has to do is hit the Came Back button and look at the list of invoices, and then click on the appropriate one in order to pay out the customer. Because Cash Register Express was designed for retail and restaurant operations, we can handle all of your convenience store needs. In this example, a customer will be prepaying for gas as well as making a purchase in the store. By touching the touchscreen lookup button, or TS lookup, it will show your many inventory items. In this case, the customer wants to purchase alcohol. Once the employee touches the appropriate inventory item, CRE Fuel Edition can be set up to prompt the employee to check the license or other ID of the customer. This customer would also like a snack, so we can scroll through our inventory and click on the appropriate item. Of course, if these items had barcodes on them, they could have just as easily been scanned into the system. The employee now hits the Pay button and rings up the customer. You'll notice that dispenser 1 is now ready to pump fuel once the customer gets back to their car in the forecourt. The user interface also allows an employee to look up old invoices in case a customer comes into the store looking for a receipt. In this example, a customer asks for his receipt from Pump 2. The employee can do a search on that pump and print out the exact invoice that is needed. Managing your price of fuel and your pumps is easily accomplished from the user interface. By hitting the P or price button shown on the right side of your screen, you can easily change the price of fuel. CRE Fuel Edition allows you multiple ways to change the price of your fuel. You can change pricing for just one of your fuel products by price, or change all prices up or down by a certain dollar amount. You also have the ability to change prices immediately or during a certain time of day. In some states, operators can charge more during the rush hour. In the example shown here, the employee will lower the price of regular unleaded fuel. Notice that when doing this, you will have to put a new price in for both cash and credit. This is because you can offer fuel discounts for customers who are paying cash. Once the employee saves the change, the price at the pumps will be changed automatically. You will see that each pump will say price change and will have dollar signs that pop up. It should be noted that if someone is pumping gas at this time, the price change will be reflected after they have hung up the hose and start with the next sale. Another important feature that CRE Fuel Edition offers is the ability for you and your employees to troubleshoot your fuel pumps. It's expensive when you need to call in a pump technician, so from the user interface you can check the status of each of your fuel dispensers by touching Pump Status. In this example, the employee wants to check on the status of Pump 2. By touching the Pump Status button, you will see exactly where the error in the system is located. In this case, Pump 2 is online and in good shape. You can also take all of your fuel pumps offline from the user interface, which is an important safety issue. If an employee sees a customer smoking in the forecourt, or if a customer drives away with the pump left in the gas tank, you can shut down the pumps immediately. Thank you for your interest in the PC America Cash Register Express Fuel Edition point of sale software. If you have additional questions or would like to see a demonstration, please do not hesitate to contact your sales rep at PC America.